Well, here we go. My, this is spacious. I think this is the biggest room they've ever given me. Here I am. I hate that waddle. Look like Winston Churchill. A little bit there too. And that's so lovely. I think it's actually a sofa bed. Sleep up to 4 in here. This is what you'd really call I got quite a deal on this room actually. Too bad I got to be up and out of here by 6 o'clock in the morning. And I got to put my imitation crab in that in a minute. But second floor, there's 7-Eleven right over there in walking distance if I need it. I only bought a bag of stuff. I bought it at Walmart. And forgot to do this. This is a luxury. I really deserve it. There are other hotels around here offering only slightly lower rates, even though that's what I'm talking about. Nice walk-in. It's one reason I keep coming back here. I got all this with taxes included for $100. Of course, I had a slight credit through my booking thing, but just look at that. You could have a square dance in here. It's at least all total. Of course, this area right here is actually the elevator, but it's about 500 square feet. And now I have security. I have warmth. The first round of rain was supposed to begin at 1:40. Actually began right at 1 o'clock. Only lasted a few minutes. And but it's 100% chance of rain today. It's going to rain. It's just probably like last time. The rain really won't hit till probably right around sunset. It's gotten warmer than they predicted, and that's what it is. That warmth, when it hits that peak warmth of the day, that's when I can smell my leg now. Boy, I just barely did it in time. Had a good, clean Uber ride over here. Had a nice chat with the lady. Let her know she's a glaucomic. Oh, it's nice to have space. Lots of space, protected. And I'm going to have 2 probably 40-minute sessions in that shower between this afternoon and in the morning. I'm going to be scrubbed up. I got plenty of bandaging materials, but I had to get them while I feel like I paid too much for a pair of simple pants, but that's some actually pretty heavy fabric. And if you notice, they're not skinny jeans. That's a good, size pant leg. I can actually get 2 pair of, I can get on my tight, what's it called, Reeboks, and then I can get the other thermals on top of those thermals. I have another pair of pants identical to these, put on a pair of pants like that, and these will actually fit over them. When I leave out of here in the morning, my legs are going to be warm. My upper body will be warm also. I'll be fully layered up, but it really had to be done, and I have lots to do. I had to pick up a battery. Actually, they were cheaper than when I quoted. I picked up another 20 amp hour battery for 20 bucks. Somebody stole that one. And I'm beginning to get suspicious about that kid that keeps, I saw the bicycle tracks. I didn't point, I haven't made a video about that. I don't make a video about everything, but to tell you the truth, this is the roomiest, about the most spacious room, especially for the price. I really got it for, about 90 bucks. And it was actually, with all the taxes and stuff, it was $100.15. It's worth every penny of it to get myself cleaned up and get my go bag reorganized. And I wanted to show you, it brought back my memories of my days in Miami and working for the feds and going around the Caribbean. I was amazed to find, I'm getting to it, in Walmart, they had, although I remember the days when, gosh, I'd have breakfast at my favorite Cuban spot in Miami, downtown Miami, just across the Miami River from the customs building where I had my offices and my hangout there when I was in town, or in country, I should say ashore. And we used to get this type of avocado. This one's ripe, I can tell. This is from the Dominican Republic. Yeah, it's ripe. I got this to go with the imitation crab. I have a slight variation in my diet tonight. I didn't want to be. And I got big hands. I can remember buying them for bigger than this. They were 14 cents a pop. Bananas were 14 cents a pound. You get mangoes for exactly the same price for almost everything, 14 cents. And that's what I do in Miami when I worked for the feds and stuff. I'd have a 99-cent breakfast at my favorite Cuban place, and the second cup of cafe cubano, Cuban coffee, was another quarter. So for $1.25, I'd have 2 good shots of coffee to get me going in the morning. I was pretty slender and very busy. I was on call 24/7. So my whole life was revolved around that job for a long time. And it stressed me the fuck out, but it's so nice to have this much space. And I can't wait to cut into this later. And I need to put this and the crab in the fridge. Wish I could have found something else that was, we got a good microwave and stuff in here. So the good thing about these is tomorrow I can be sure that they're going to be pretty wrinkle. See, that's why I bought these, is they got plenty of room in the crotch and in the butt. Them skinny jean things is just, this little pair of polycotton pants cost me $30 fucking with tax around, I guess 30. But there ain't much more on the market right now, because these are about the only thick fabric pants that had a 32-inch inseam. I need a 34, but I'll settle for a 32. And you can't hardly find inseams over 30 inches anywhere around here, because the people that say shop at Walmart, even at Target, are not long-legged. They're not the original population. The original population here frequently needed 32s, 34s, or even longer inseams. Long, tall Texan isn't a made-up thing. It's a real thing. But I'm enjoying it. Let's see if we can get anything on what's on the telly. Let's see if they left it on. That one doesn't have a freezer in it. Yes, just cool enough to keep the stuff. So happy everything kind of went really my way today on the timing. I got to Walmart just as the first drops were falling. Venga la alegría. Let the happiness, let the joy come, or come the joy. Yeah, there's some rain on the window. I think I'm actually pretty close to being just over the swimming pool area, indoor pool here. There's that tree looks like it's going to die, but I'm so glad to be here and still got energy left to do. I only have to do my first task is to get my bandages off and get scrubbed up because I can smell my leg. It's not putrid. It has a smell of something organic that's, past its prime. Nothing really bad, but it's noticeable. It's not a pleasant aroma. But you know what? I think the first thing is going to be making myself a cup of coffee. There's the urinal. Just remember that whenever you check into any place that I've been. They sterilize everything. I like these little Hamilton Beach things. They make 1 cup of perfect and hot coffee. And this whole thing's I'm about to start charging because I got 2 batteries to charge and need to finish charging up this. And I like this. I think I may save decaf for in the morning, but I got to pick up some more sugar from down below because I'll use all the sugar from all these packets. And I throw all that artificial creamer and sweetener away every time. And just to make the first cup of coffee. I think I'll actually go with decaf, just flavor. I don't think I want to eat any caffeine till in the morning. And if I feel hungry late in the evening, all I got to do is walk just right next door to Cheddar's and get myself I can get a ribeye with steamed broccoli, a little bit of butter, and those flat green beans, kind of like a thick snow pea, a little butter on them. No GMOs, no nothing. I can get that for about $25, somewhere in that range, $25, $26. Little tip for the waitress: it won't be as big as last time because last time she had to help me to really find stuff that was non-toxic. And she took the time, so I tipped her higher. And I don't think they're expecting a lot of big tips today at all. Even the lady in the lobby admitted that there's almost nobody in the hotel. I'm one of the few guests here. It's one of the reasons they gave me. This is actually, if you want to look at it, it's a big ass room. And it's over 500 something square feet, closing in on 600. Yeah, there's only that one little section there that's the elevator. And because that goes. So it's not even 3:00 yet. And I'm ready to have a cup of something hot. I'll probably go outside because I'm always reluctant to. They've been putting me in handicap rooms that are like on the first floor. Room 127 is right near the exit door where I can go out, and there's a landscaped area there where you can sit on the stone wall and smoke. But, almost all of the newer hotels around here, they don't have that walk-in shower. And there's like almost really no bump. There's a slight bump there to prevent. They are using tubs, and some of us, they really trying to get in and out of a tub, a slippery ass tub and stuff is just terrifying. And I'm going to rev that thing up this afternoon. Then tonight, all I have to do is one load of laundry, repack my bag, and get ready to go in the morning. I better be sure and tell them to give me better get a 6 a.m. call so that I'm out of here by 7 because they're going to pick me up around 8. Anyway, and please bear in mind, folks, I paid for this with my money, not church money or donation money. This was my money out of my disability check. This wasn't a gift. This was something earned by me. As a matter of fact, anyway. Gosh, it's so nice to have this much space and knowing that I'm going to be able to keep. Because actually, just before I left today, Minister Mike Murphy came up, had forgotten my name actually. Actually, I discussed the time and I took the time to look him up. We talked because my family's got 22 years in the NFL. My brother's, he spent some time in the NFL, but he doesn't have much of a record historically. And he was annoying the crap out of me. He pulled up on his way to like 7-Eleven. His wife was with him apparently, and he kept yelling at me. I got my earbuds in, but he kept yelling, "Merry Christmas." And I'm going, "Merry Christmas." I didn't say anything at first. And then I yelled back, "Happy New Year," because Christmas was a couple of weeks ago, buddy. I felt like he was deliberately trying to kind of insult me. Then he got something to settle on and came over and then tried to kind of annoy me and was fist bumping. And I'll do a whole thing on that. A fist bump is still a fist. I don't do fist bumps really. I get annoyed at it. I'll correct him eventually. He actually tried to give me some chicken that he bought. I swear to God, they're testing me that he bought at 7-Eleven, like chicken on a stick or something in a bag. No, ain't happening. And then upon leaving, and he saw that I was counting out, I had about $10 in quarters. I put change in the back of my wheelchair in that slot. Hate change in my pocket. And I was counting out. I've got more than, got double enough what it takes to do just one. And I'm quite sure I brought one, although they have downstairs, they have fragrance-free and dye-free all liquid detergent. But I'm pretty sure I brought some Tide with me. I only have to wash what I have on. And then some of it, at least the jacket and the cardigan I'll be wearing tomorrow. and probably the upper thermals, because I've got 2 bottom thermals. But when I leave out of here in the morning, I am going to be warm, and I'm going to stay warm all day. And my doctor had better do all appropriate, because it's been almost 2 years now since I've had complete blood workup and everything else. Well, except when I was in the hospital earlier this year, when my blood work and everything else was all over the map all the time, because they kept jacking with me and trying to feed me garbage food. Y'all, people are, I want to mention before I go here, if y'all have hung in this long, a lot of y'all get on me about talking about the black fellas and stuff like that. I didn't mention that the other night or early morning, it was at night, it was after sunset, I ran into one of my subscribers. I won't say his name, but he's black. And he says, "I've been wanting to talk to you, man." And see, we got 2 different kind of blacks in Texas. One of them, the urban blacks, they're pretty much useless, but I can tell he's a country black. He's a cowboy black. He's not an N-word. I'm sure he disdains the N-word and anybody who uses it. He wouldn't consider himself a nigger. He's a black man, and uh, we'll get to it sooner or later. But I know your name, and I've seen you and stuff. He's pretty tolerant of the stuff I have to say. And it's because I think he can tell I'm really not saying it in a hateful manner. I am reporting the bad activity of. But anyway, golf life. Oh yeah, I'm going to be doing that. That's definitely. I'm just tripped out by it because yeah, this room is freaking huge, huge. I'll let you go. I hope y'all are all safe and dry tonight. I'm going to be. There's just no way in the morning that I could be clean and odor free and freshly bandaged up and stuff to go see my doctor. I've got a lot to do. I got to trim my hair, and not make too big of a mess in that process. Shave up, bathe up. Got a lot to do, but if I get in bed by midnight, I'm fine. I only need 5, 6 hours rest tops. Probably not even that. And I'm. That's it. I'm real happy. I'm glad I booked this room. I did it right. I knew that actually yesterday I had to, because of the wind, I wanted to rent a room, but the prices were higher. They were literally like 10 with all the time, about $15 higher. Today I got one of the best deals they've ever given me. This is you could easily, you know, have a husband and wife and 2 kids on the sofa bed and be plenty of space. Actually, that's what it said when I booked it. It says the room accommodates 4 people. That's it. I got a good deal because I'm a Jew and you're not.